Hello everyone, welcome back. As you know, Nvidia dropped their update for their graphics card, like 30 series graphics card, and they have enabled the resizable bar. And today I'm going to be checking like how much does it matter. So far I've not updated anything, so technically right now I don't have any resizable bar enabled. And I've turned off my VSync, so the frame rates can be more than the 64 FPS that I have. And as you can see, at 4K high settings, there are one or two settings that I've lowered, but it doesn't matter because in the end I'm going to just be comparing before and after resizable bar being enabled. Actually, it's a pretty good thing that we have some action going on. So the average is about, I would say, 60 FPS, which is weird. I usually used to get 64 FPS, but anyway. And I saw at one point it hit 70, but this is the average of 60 FPS. So today I'm going to be checking two games, Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Horizon Zero Dawn. As of March 30th, there's a bunch of other games that are that have resizable bar enabled. And I have a bunch of them, not a bunch of them, but a few of them. If you're interested in seeing them, let me know in the chat and I'll upload a different video about them. So we have Cyberpunk, Death Stranding, Horizon Zero Dawn, Red Dead Redemption 2, Watch Dogs Legion, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. These are the games that I have. And I'm going to be checking Assassin's Creed Valhalla today, as you just saw, and Horizon Zero Dawn. So first test, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, around 64, let's say 62 FPS. I think this guy actually shows the average. Yeah, the average is about 62 FPS, minimum of 40 and maximum of 74. So this is what we get. And let me actually test one other thing. I know that whenever I turn on my webcam, there's a huge FPS drop. Let's see what is the average of that one going to be. I think we can say that it's around 50 and there's not much of an action going on, not a super crowded area or anything. So from 62 to about 50 or lower than 50. Let's head on to Horizon Zero Dawn and let's see how that one will perform. Okay, so here we are with Horizon Zero Dawn, and you can see that the FPS is around 75, and let me get into action and see how that will change if we get into some trouble and get some action going on. So far the average is about 75, and as you can guess, the VSync and everything is off. Hey buddy, look at me. Oh, come on. Yep, it drops to about even up to 60 if it gets too much, but yeah, let's say an average under normal circumstances, it's going to be around 75. Now, let me try to load the game. The other test is to turn on the webcam and see how much the FPS is gonna drop. So from 75 with no action going to around 60. So these are the two tests before resizable bar. Let me go upgrade my system and let's see how much it will change after the BIOS upgrade. Okay, so I'm back after enabling resizable bar in my system, and interestingly enough, I actually don't see any improvement. It's around the same 64, like the average of 62 FPS that was before resizable bar. My guess is that at 4K resizable bar doesn't do much because there's not much going on with the CPU, but what I'm going to be interested about is that what's going to happen if I turn on my webcam, because that's going to put some load on the CPU, and if resizable bar is supposed to help out the CPU, no, it's not doing much. 55. it was a, yeah, the same 52, 53, jumping at 55 max. So Assassin's Creed Valhalla did not do much. And I'm absolutely sure that resizable bar is enabled. I actually have a full video on that if you're interested on how to enable it, especially if you're playing on 1440p. Let me know if you go ahead and enable resizable bar and you're playing at 1440p. Do let me know, and the others on the comments section, if you see any difference. I'm not seeing anything. Let's head to Horizon Zero Dawn and let's see if that one has changed. Okay, here we are with Horizon Zero Dawn, and it seems the same story. 75 FPS, which was before the resizable bar enabled. I wish I had recorded some stuff at 1440p. I actually wanted to, but to be honest, I kind of forgot. But this is what a community is for. So if you guys go enable resizable bar and play at 1440p, let us know if you see any difference. I mean, I can go back and disable resizable bar in my BIOS and come back and check at 1440p, but you know, I don't really care that much at 1440p, and I wanted to see if it does anything at 4K, and it doesn't. And if I turn on the webcam, same story, dropping to around 60 FPS. Actually, I think there is a bit of an improvement here. It used to drop below 60 with the webcam. And it's kind of expected because at 4K, there's not much load on the CPU. The GPU matters most. But when I turn webcam on, there is some hit on the CPU side, and
let's make this quick.
Okay, I take it back. Actually, there is some difference on Horizon Zero Dawn when I turn on the webcam, but not much on Assassin's Creed. But again, this is at 4K. I'm not sure what's going to happen at 1080p or 1440p. It was just a small test to see how this thing works. Let me know what you have experienced with resizable bar, and if you have gained anything in your gaming. Again, if you want to know how to enable resizable bar, I have a full video on that one, step by step with the BIOS update and vBIOS update, everything that you need to do. I'll put the link in the chat and on the description, and I will put a card probably up here or up here, don't know, you'll find it. Hope that one will help you, and I hope they enjoyed this video. And nothing really interesting, but again, I just want to check if at 4K it's going to do much or not, and unfortunately it didn't. But thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And this is a gaming channel, so next video is definitely going to be about gaming and playing some video games. So until next time, take care everyone. Goodbye.